All right, let's try to make this quick. Parts. Car. Where's my light? Here we go. So, this is where we are at. Yeah. We got it pretty much almost rigged to start and see what it sounds like and see if I made a mistake or not. The coil packs are not on it yet because, yes, you saw them over here. This guy forgot the dang plug wires. He has them. So I'm going to get the plug wires tomorrow. I'm also going to get the tuning device tomorrow. And oil change has been done. Hold on, I gotta scratch myself, guys. Give me a second here. And I mean, yeah, like what you see is what you get pretty much, you know what I'm saying? We got the accessory drive on. There's no water, no coolant, no radiator still. I need to hear this thing first before I get into doing any of that stuff and putting water and, you know, dealing with all that crap. So, yeah, we got it. Like I said, pretty much rigged and together to fire. We're gonna have to slap the coil packs and the wires together and then set those in there, hook up a fuel line over there, flash a tune on it, and then spin this thing over and see what she does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. So wish me luck. I guess I'll put it all together in one video so I'm not wasting you guys' time. But yeah, the only thing we have left is catch can, which I think I'm gonna let him do that because I know he wanted to have the experience of building the car himself. So I'll let him have that. Let him feel like he did it. Or he did something. Let him have something he said he did. Like I said, we're waiting on putting those in. And then I don't think we have any more parts in the trunk. Yeah, so got the battery tender hooked up to it, so we have good voltage tomorrow to spin this thing on over. And yeah, man, that's where we at. So if she starts up, sounds good. Get a little idle clip for them, and then we'll shut it off, let it cool off, and I'll start dropping in all the cooling system stuff, and then, you know, putting water in it, blah, blah, blah. The cold air is going to have to come back off. And so I can drop the radiator and fans in, and then I'll hook all that stuff up and bolt it all down, and then we'll go from there. But this is where we are at. It is also Monday, the 8th. Tomorrow is my birthday. So I'm probably not going to be allowed to work on this thing tomorrow, even though I'm going to be getting this stuff tomorrow to make it run. So we'll see what all is planned for me that I did not plan, and then we will go from there. So if it's not much and I can sneak away or slip away, then I will be firing this thing tomorrow. That's a birthday present that I want, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm not getting my hopes up or, you know, too worried about it, even though it's going to be driving me insane and have me itching because I'm so close to hearing this thing run. So that is that. I'm going to quit yapping. I got to go in the house and eat. I still got to go to work tomorrow, and it's like 10 o'clock right now. So till next time, kids. All right. Sorry for the long gap. I don't think it's been that bad. I've done worse. So we're just going to jump right into it. We got the lightning inside. It is Friday morning. Got today off, thank God. Trying to catch up on some work because I definitely need it. Anywho, we got this thing draining coolant. Actually, let me open it up some more while we're over here. And why does it sound like it's missing? All right. Anyways, my bad. So we got that going. This thing has been getting on my nerves recently. If you're new or if you already know, did a water pump on this thing, and then today I was dropping her off at work so I could work on this, and this started making a noise when I got on, and I was like, what the heck? It sounded insane, sounded wicked. And I was like, bro, I don't have time for this. I get here, and as I was driving back, I was like, why does this sound so loud right here? And then come to find out, my downpipe from here, well, mid pipe, I guess, from the downpipe It's just disconnected. So that would explain why I kept coming off the hanger in the back when I would never have those issues. It's because it's not even hooked up right here. So when we get the time, we got to put that back on. This thing, oh my God, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm pretty fed up with this thing right now. Long story short, got the car back together, was doing tuning, got up to like, I don't know what, like 4 or 5 revisions maybe. And then when I went to start the car and started driving it and whatnot, I realized that the battery was pretty much junk. I saw it leaking acid, so I was like, all right, we need a new one. But in the meantime, I'm gonna make progress and get stuff done. And once we threw a new battery in it, it just went to all hell. It didn't want to idle no more. It didn't want to drive anymore. And all I did was put a battery in it. Like, literally, I put a battery in it, and the owner was here. I started it up for him. And mind you, I drove it an entire day, took it to work, all kind of stuff. And, well, actually, I had drove it for a day and a half. And then all of a sudden had all these problems. It was idling, it was driving. It just had too much fuel in the tune. And then I put that battery in it. I started it for him. It idled for probably like 30 seconds. And then it started surging and then died. And I was like, it's never done that shit before. So I don't know what's going on here. And I was like, I'll sort it out, figure it out, whatever. And yeah, no, it's just been fighting me every step of the way ever since then. Me and Mark spent a lot of time doing random stuff to the tune, trying to make it work last night. We finally got it to somewhat drive again, but it's still not really wanting to idle. Well, return to idle. Because I can start it up and this thing will idle right now. I just had it running for like 20, 30 minutes. And it's just a long extended crank on the first start of the day. And then after that, it's fine. But yeah, no, man, this thing has been really getting on my nerves. But right now, our main focus is to get this done while she is at work. And then they also have a wash appointment very, very soon. So I need to hurry up and knock this out. So this is going to get washed first. I might get this one done too while I'm at it. I don't know. But I really need to get this thing clean. She's pretty dirty. But I wanted to get the radiator in it first. So without further ado, let's get cracking. I'll update you guys later. As far as this girl right here, we still don't have a supercharger. Still off being worked with the spacer and whatnot. Well, spacers. And I still haven't touched the engine on the stand to finish it up and measure push rod length. So, been having my hands full, as you can see, which is great, fine. Also today, I think somebody's trying to drop off a car. So we'll see if that actually happens. And if it does, then she's just gonna fall further behind. But let me eat something, get changed, man, and get cracking and get jobbing and see what we can get done today. All right, small update. We got this thing apart. This was not fun whatsoever. Ran into a few snags on this thing. Had to take out a lot of stuff, off a lot of stuff. These lines, quick disconnects, terrible to deal with. Ended up having to take the whole fitting off anyways though, because the new radiator does not have the right fittings on it. These are screw-in, and the ones that are on the truck are a quick disconnect, so this isn't gonna work. So I'm hoping and praying that those old fittings will screw into here and there, and we be good on that. This is our old tensioner here. Came off the truck, being really nitpicky, but you see that there's I'll brace myself here so you can kind of see the plate better. There's play in this. I used to watch this thing walk around as a truck ran. Not a fan of that. It makes this weird noise, whirring noise when you start it. And so, got a new one. Also, while we're apart, finding other stuff, of course. This tensioner is good, but these are not. Make noise. Not good. So we gotta change those while we're here. I'm gonna check all these other guys on the back accessory drive while I'm at it. And yeah, we gotta hurry up and get this thing together and back running at least, because the car wash appointment is here. So to kill time and to give me more time, I'm gonna have him do the SS First, I didn't want him to be honest with you, but whatever. So he's gonna do the SS, he's gonna do Diana, and then hopefully by then, this thing at least drives with the belt and stuff on, and then I can put it outside and let him do that. So let me get back to work, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to run to a parts store for some of these pulleys. So let me get to it and I'll get with you guys later. All right, I'm gonna try to be really quick. As you can see, lightning is out. Sorry for the missed update, but I've been busy like crazy, back to back. I'm really on a time crunch. I'm supposed to be prepping that to drive out of town this weekend, and I haven't even touched it. And a trailer that I also have not even touched or looked at. So with that being said, trying to wrap this thing up tonight, really, if possible. I'm trying my best. So long story short, figured out the surgeon issue with this thing. The throttle body was dirty and gummed up with oil, with it from it not having a catch can installed on the car. So got that sorted out. It kind of rev hangs now, and honestly, I'm not the hugest fan about it because of all the anti-surge methods that we have put in the tune, but it's okay and it'll be fine. So we're just gonna leave it and focus on everything else. The fueling is great. So I'm going to fill it up with E85, and then we're gonna handle that tuning tonight. I need to get it up in the air and double check the trans fluid, make sure it's still full after I have my spillage. And then also I noticed a burning smell on my way home today. Come to find out the wire harness was touching up on the driver's side header. So I'm about to get up under it right now, secure that up with some zip ties, make sure the wire is okay, it's still in good condition to work. And I didn't have any check engine code, so I'm gonna assume it's all right. And then, yeah, we're gonna do that, handle that. Pour the E in, start driving it around and logging it, and then we will go from there. Like I said, crazy times, very, very busy. I'm sorry, I apologize, but I'm gonna pretty much wrap it up here at this point, so I can just go ahead and handle everything else. I don't have any other jobs or whatever. So we're gonna finish this thing up. Pretty much figured out, sorted out now. Hopefully it stays that way. If it does not, I guess you'll get to see more. But if not, this is the end that you'll see of this car, and get it back to the owner, and he will be driving this thing cross country to Kansas. Hopefully or prayerfully she makes it, does what she's supposed to do. It's been doing fine with me driving it, especially since I figured out the throttle body issue yesterday. So while it's in good graces and working, I'm gonna hurry up and finish this thing up and get it the heck away from me. So yeah, like always, appreciate the support, you know, the likes, the views, and all that stuff. The Lightning is done and gone. It's driving great. Sounds a whole lot better, feels a lot better, peppier, boost-wise. So that's really good. I'm gonna check in on it later or probably tomorrow, make sure everything's all good on it. But coolant system was bugged. Coolant levels was all good and stuff like that. So that's good to go. Got that off. But still got way more projects on that thing, so y'all will be seeing that a lot more. But anyways, like I said, let me get to this thing and get up out of here and get this thing finished up. Lost daylight already. I'm not trying to do this all night long, so let me get to work. Appreciate it. All right, I knew I said that I wasn't gonna do much more of this thing, but I'm pretty sure, hoping so, fingers crossed this will be the last day with her, or at least I'm done working on it for the most part. Just finished doing my last log, literally just got home from work. And Mark's gonna take a look over the log that I just sent him, and as long as he gives it the okay, we'll be done. But I also realized I never got a video clip for you guys, so I'm gonna get an idle clip for it. Then you guys can check it out here. I believe this is a BTR Stage 3 NA Cam V2 setup for LS3s. So I'll just shut up and let y'all listen.